All right, there we go. Well, this is iCarly, you guys. No, actually, here we go.
Oh, you can't have 2 without 1.
Children, Isaac, you're all over. You're being recorded right now. Yeah, you guys, Price, you're being recorded right now.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so here we go. So 11-1-17 topic we're talking about is trinomial factoring, okay? So when we talk about factoring, what we're trying to do is get it back to its original way before we FOILed, before we distributed. So it was before the parentheses, right? Before we had to do the parentheses. So we're trying to get it back to what it used to look like, okay? It's called a trinomial because there's going to be 1, 2, 3 terms, okay? So example 1, we kind of looked at this already. So go ahead. Let's do it real quick, right? We get a x squared plus 4x. I want to come back to what you said. Good. Plus 3x plus 12. And what Isaac did is he did it in his head because we really got this thing down. Isaac didn't even have to do that because he knew we were going to be doing the outside and the inside. So Isaac went straight to x squared plus 7x plus 12. He didn't even do the in-between step. Nice job, Isaac. You guys see that? He already knew the middle term was 4 and 3 is 7, right? Nice job, Isaac. Just shows us, though, the middle term, but you guys should be getting good enough at this that you can probably skip that. Okay, right? So now, no, that's not this part, Zoe. That's not that part. This is the factoring. Now, this is the answer. That means this should become the right? So if this is the answer, then we should be able to go back to the original question by factoring. So, right? Start there. So we already know, guys, listen. We already know the answer. So let's go backwards now. We already know the answer. We know that this, it has to be
3 and 4.
It has to be this, right? You guys agree? Because we know we FOILed it out, so it has to be this. We know we start with 2 sets of parentheses, right? This is the answer, but let's show it, okay? This is the answer. So it's parentheses, x and x, right? Because that's the only way we can make an x squared. Again, we're looking for multiples of 12 that add up to 7. And we all know that there's only one combination. That's a plus 3 and a plus 4. Or a plus 4 plus 3. Everybody agree? We've been doing that, right? Okay, thumbs up, right? Okay, now, if we do the same thing here, and we go x times x squared, x times negative 5 is a negative 5x, 3 plus x, positive 3x, and 3 times negative 5 is a negative 15, right? We're just FOILing first, outside, inside, last, double distribute, whatever you want to call it. We're just multiplying it through. Combine the middle 2 terms, x squared minus 2x minus 15. So we already know the answer to this being factored, right? So we're going to take and look at it. Even though we already know the answer, the answer is this. Let's do it anyway. So again, if we're going to factor it, we want it to look like its original question, right? So we're going to
Give us the answer.
well, we're practicing, right? I'm just practicing so that when we flip the page, you're going to have to do it on your own. But we already know this. You agree, Zoe? This is easy. So parentheses, x. Now, if we didn't know the answer, right, Zoe? If we didn't know the answer, then we'd say what times what makes a negative 15. We know a positive times a negative. Positive times a negative makes a negative, right? Positive. So we know it has to be a positive and a negative. We agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know I could go 1 and 15 or 3 and 5. 3 and 5 makes the best sense, but I need to combine them to make a negative 2. So how about a 3 and a negative 5? Because that would add up and make a negative 2. So I'd have a plus 3 minus 5. So if you do plus 5 minus 3, you will not get a positive. You'll get a positive 2, not a negative 2, right? Does that make sense, Nikolai? So if you go 5 and a negative 3, it will not work because you'll wind up with a positive 2x, okay? Okay, again, let's do the third one. Even though we already know the answer, we know the answer is sitting here, but let's do it anyway. So we go that times that, x squared. That times that's a minus 1x. That times that's a minus 3x. And that times that's a positive 3, right? Everybody good? Right? Right? Nick's like, I got this, right? I got this. So then you combine the two middle term, x squared minus 4x plus 3, right? So then if we're going to factor this, even though we know the answer, again, we know we've got to go parentheses, 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 right? You got to start there because you're going to try and make it look like the original problem, right? You know it's got to be x and x. Now I'm going to cover this up and pretend we don't know the answer. Sasha, question.
Can you put down 3? Yeah. And it says 1.
Would be a 3?
Dad.
What?
Dad.
Huh?
No, they wrote it as a 1.
Oh, Dad. Dad. Thank you, Sasha.
What?
Sorry, my bad. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, right? Okay, now. Thank you, Sasha. So, you ready? What's a negative times a negative?
Positive.
One more time. Negative times a negative.
Positive.
So, negative times a negative makes a positive when we multiply 3 and 1. But when we add the two terms, they have to add up to. It's okay, Ellie. It's all right. It's okay. Did I not make a mistake? Yeah. Okay, you ready? Everybody good on this? So let's turn the page and see if you guys can do these 4. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second, okay? Okay?
Dropping an egg.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Okay? See if you can do these, okay? So take the next 5 minutes. Take the next 5 minutes, see if you can get them, okay?
An egg from cracking while using
Okay, guys getting it? Okay, Nikolai, start here.
I already did that.
Okay, good. And there, right? Right? Okay.
The second one doesn't.
Negative 8, positive 1.
Positive 1? Did you mean, did you mess up?
I didn't. Negative 8, positive 1.
Yeah, but negative 8 plus 1 is. Negative
Price, do you find a mistake?
Oh!
No, I'm just saying. Wait, but why is it
Okay.
negative 20?
Price, what's the answer to number 1?
6-2.
Yep. Or 2, 6, right? Plus 6 plus 2. Everybody agree with Price? Thumbs up?
You're still recording.
Yep, I am. Everybody agree with Price? Thumbs up?
No.
No, like, there's only one price, and he's right.